Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker and today I'm in Grand Rapids, Michigan where we're having a beautiful winter day, and I thought what a better time to talk about the Nash 24M. If you're one that likes a little bit of winter camping, you're looking for something that is for season, then this just may be the camper for you. Let's talk about the exterior features first, as in my opinion it's kind of one of the big selling points for me about the Nash. Then we will head on in and check out the rear bath floor plan. Right up front here is the power tongue jack. This of course makes it easier to hook up and disconnect from your tow vehicle. You also have a light on there for some extra visibility at night, as well as a little level built right in the back there. Two 30-pound propane tanks instead of the normal 20 you get with most travel trailers. So that way you have extra propane, more heat, you can stay out camping longer, and of course that does come with a cover. Right behind that, you have rails here for your battery. It is big enough if you want two batteries there, you can. This one does have solar prep on the other side. I'll show you that a little bit later when we make our way over there. You have diamond plating right up front, helping to protect this front end from rocks and debris that get thrown up by your tow vehicle. Again, another light right here for some added visibility at night. Fiberglass front there, as well as fiberglass sidewalls. Nash uses a wood frame 16 inches on center, just like you have in a house, and then they actually laminate that entire wall. So a fairly unique process in travel trailers, and again, that helps account for some of that four-season capability. You take a look right here, you'll see this is magnetic for your pass-through, so it sticks up there nice and easily. When we take a look inside, you'll see that it is a large pass-through. You have a light in there, as well as a battery disconnect. So if you want to kill all power, flip that switch right there and you can kill all power to the coach so you don't have that small drain on the battery. Two entrances on the 24M. This one goes directly into the bedroom. The back one will be your main entrance, and again that one will go right into kind of like your kitchen living area. Three foldable steps on both of them. The secondary entrance has a smaller grab handle. When we go check out the main one, you'll see that has the larger one. Power awning on here, touch a button to roll that out. Same thing to have it go right back in. Nice and simple and easy to use, one-person operation. Two outside speakers here as well, so you can rock out, listen to some music out here if you want. Electrical outlet as well in case you need to plug anything in. Right over here is your fresh tank fill, so you know, again, you're going somewhere you don't have city water, you'll want to make sure you have water in your fresh tank. One of my favorite parts about Northwood, though, is the Nash, is the fact that it is built by Northwood and they use their own frames. Most manufacturers will get a frame from a third party. That's not the case with Nash. They build their own frame. It is a certified off-road frame. So if you plan on taking this somewhere, you know, where it might not be just flat roads, this will handle it. You will see that you have the beautiful aluminum wheels on there as well. Those are Dexter Easy Lube axles, so that's always a plus. You know, again, the upgraded axles, nicer components on here. Taking a step back, you see the main entrance. As I mentioned, three foldable steps. And this one also has the foldable grab handle right here, as it does make it easier to enter and exit the RV. Coming around to the back side, you'll see right here you have your square tubular bumper with the end caps, which gives you a great spot to store your sewer hose. Right underneath that is a receiver, so if you want a bike rack, you can slide that right in there. You'll see the spare tire is mounted to the rear bumper. Hopefully you never have to use that, but if you do, you certainly have one right here, and that does come with a cover even though it's not currently on. Outside shower here with both hot and cold water access. Ladder to climb up on the fully walkable roof. If you need to get up there for any kind of maintenance or brush off some snow or maybe you know, some pine cones, leaves, things like that, you can do that. Again, folks, this is a four-season camper, so if you want to camp in winter, the Nash will handle it. Coming around to the off-door side, we get to something that I know a lot of people ask for, and it's really tough to find on a travel trailer outside of a toy hauler, and that is a generator or gen prep. So as you'll see, this one is prepped here. You can have a generator straight from the manufacturer if you wish, or just like this unit, you have the option. You can use this for storage, or in the event that you want a generator, you can have that installed afterward. But that is a huge feature, especially, you know, if you plan on doing some camping where you don't oftentimes have shore power. Satellite and cable inlets right next door to that. Black tank flush right here to wash out that black tank. You know, after you dump it with gravity, a lot of times solids, unfortunately, still get left at the bottom of the tank. Hook a garden hose up right here. That will help wash all of that out. 10-gallon water heater. Most travel trailers have 6, so you get a little bit bigger. You know, allows for, again, allows you to be able to spend more time in your trailer or take a little bit longer shower on those really cold days. 30-amp power supply right there. City water connection will be right here. If we drop down, you will notice your termination will be located here. Now your valves are actually tucked up into the frame. Again, those are insulated. So you can see your black tank valve right here. Your gray tank valve will be located right over there. If we take a look at the slide out here, you will see you have extra storage. So this is underneath that, that bench seat there. You have to love that additional storage. Again, it's magnetic, so it just sticks up nice and easy. And take a look at this. You have this little outside shelf system, which is kind of cool, whether you want to put tools there or anything else. It's just easy to access. I think it is pretty cool they built that in and didn't waste the space. Last thing I wanted to touch on before we head on in is this right here. As I mentioned, this one does have solar prep. So if you want solar, buy the portable panels, plug it in right there, and it'll trickle charge your battery. Now that we've seen the outside, let's look at some of the inside features on the Nash 24M. We'll start off kind of in the kitchen space here. You'll see that on the camp side is your fridge freezer combo, Norcold unit. I like that they use the wood panels on here to match the rest of the camper. The entire inside of the Nash kind of has like a cabin-like feel, which I enjoy. You'll see the freezer up top, the fridge right down below. This unit does run on both propane and electric and also has automatic switchover. If we drop right down below here, you will see your fuse panel as well as breaker box there. And if we make our way around to the other side, I'll open this up for you. You can see as soon as you step in, you have this big storage area, which makes for a great pantry. Right on the other side is your main control panel. You'll notice that the water heater runs off both gas and electric here as well, which is great. And then you have this little key ring with kind of the Nash emblem right there, or key holder rather. Just kind of, again, just a nice little addition that Nash threw in there. Let's actually take a step into the bathroom, then we'll continue out the rest of our kitchen here. I do just want to walk in here to show you how big the bathroom space is. You do have plenty of space to be able to move around in here, which is great. Your shower is off to the side. Take a step in here, you'll see that I'm 6 foot and I have plenty of space, especially with the skylight. Even without, I can still stand under the barreled ceiling here. I have plenty of head height. You have the hand wand in here as well, and I can fairly easily turn around. You will see that you have the mirrored medicine cabinet right up top, big sink down below, so it's easy to wash your hands, brush your teeth there. Electrical outlet right there too. You also have access to your P-trap right there. Foot flush lever toilet right over here. I'll take a seat there as well. Now I can see I have plenty of leg room. I'm pretty wide in the shoulders. It's a little tight for me if I try to sit back. You know, if you lean forward, you can probably do your thing. But like I say, normally it is somewhat tight in here for me. But it is a porcelain bowl, which I like because that makes it a lot easier to clean. It'll stay looking nicer for a lot longer too. Slide door on here, so you can just slide that shut for privacy, easy to use. You also have this towel bar right here on the door, so a place to hang your towel. Right up top there, you have the big power vent fan to quickly help any moisture and stuff escape. Right over here, you'll see this huge storage area as well. You have the space up top, and you have hanging rod going all the way across there, so you have a great big wardrobe, which is fantastic. Toilet paper holder's already installed. You have a little hand towel there, and then your robe hook up there as well. So I think they did a pretty good job with the bathroom space. It is pretty large in there. If we take a look back into the kitchen, we'll look at the countertop. You have an L-shaped kitchen in here. You see you have a cooktop cover as well as a sink top cover, so it does give you some additional prep space. The electrical outlet is built into the wall rather than underneath the cabinetry, so that way if you put a coffee maker and stuff there, it looks a lot nicer. You don't have a cord hanging down. I'll take off the sink top cover for you just to give you a look. It is a double even bowl stainless steel sink. Your faucet does come up a little ways there as well, just to make it a little bit easier to wash some of your pots and pans. Right over to the side here, as I mentioned, is a 3-burner cooktop with a stainless cover. This lifts up, and that will reveal your 3-burner cooktop right there. Again, stainless on that as well. If I drop that back down, drop down the oven here, you can see this one has the oven in case you like to do some baking. You'll also notice the decorative backsplash right here, which is pretty cool. And then right up above that, you have your hood with both a light and fan, and then the microwave up top as well. As far as storage, open some of that up for you right up here, just to kind of give you an idea of what you're working with in the kitchen. And then we'll drop right down below. You'll see two big drawers right here underneath the sink. So if you have some smaller, kind of camping pots and pans, you can sneak them right down into there. And then you have 4 drawers right here. The top 2 are, a little bit shallower, not too terribly large, but the bottom 2 are definitely deeper for some of your larger items. Between the 4 of them, though, you can fit the majority of all of your flatware. Making our way up a little bit further, we get into the slide out. So this is probably going to be one of the main seating areas. The thing I like about this is it is directly across from the dinette. So in the event that you have guests come into your camper, it's easy to have conversation. This is also really comfortable to sit in. They did a great job, lots of padding on here. It is a jackknife sofa, so it does fold down into a bed. It also has storage underneath it. I showed you that access door on the slide when we were out there. This is that same storage area, so it gives you a couple different access points. You have some cup holders right up above there, a couple windows to let in some light, storage across the top as well. Also in this slide out, right over here, is additional storage. You can see that you have, again, wardrobe storage here. So not only do you have the huge one in the back, but you have this one as well as in the bedroom, which I'll show you in a bit, and then some drawers underneath that. Let's actually hop across the way here, and then we'll head into the bedroom. So you'll notice a couple different things. You'll see the solar charge controller. This one does have a small solar panel up on top of the AC unit, so that way you do have that constant trickle charge there, which is great. You also have the big Jensen Multimedia Center. This one is a DVD player. It's Bluetooth capable as well. Controls the speakers in here and outside. You'll see you have storage right next to that too. Big window right here by the dinette. It is a campside window, which is great. So that way you can enjoy the view out to your campsite while you're having your morning breakfast or coffee. The dinette does drop down into a bed too. The thing I like about this, a lot of times you'll see what they call a pedestal table, which is where you have like the flanges on the table as well as in the floor, and then you have a rod that connects them. This one instead has a leg right out here, and then it connects to the wall. And while it may not look quite as nice, it is pretty sturdy. You can see that while it does move a little bit, it's not rocking this way. So when you sit down, you can put your elbows on it and it's not going to collapse on you. But as I mentioned, this does drop down into a bed. Take the back cushions, put it on there, and that'll create that bed space. Not a huge bed, so adults will struggle, but it is great for any smaller children. You also have storage space right underneath. I'll drop this down for you so you can take a look. So easy access to that storage there. There's an electrical outlet underneath there as well in case you need to plug anything in. You'll see your thermostat is mounted right over here. That unit will control your ducted heat as well as your ducted AC. Right up top here is your TV. This is a 12-volt TV, meaning that it can run off your battery, which is pretty great. Again, especially if you have some extra solar capability. Also, this one is prepped for Wi-Fi, so if you want to hook up the internet in here and have your own Wi-Fi, you can do that. Granted, that will work off cellular service, so you'll have to have some kind of plan for that, but it is prepped, making it easier to install. Then right up front, here's the master bedroom. You have the curtain to close that off, so you have that additional privacy. I'll scoot around the queen bed. One thing I will say, my only complaint here in the bedroom is that it is a little tight through here. Now granted, I have a pretty big butt, so it's tough for me to squeeze through small spaces anyway. But you do have the door here as well, so as long as it's not freezing out, if you know you're coming into bed, you can just walk right in here. But they did give you a nice big bed. I'll lay down here just to kind of show you the idea of size. I'm 6 foot, so yep, it's just about maxed out, but I can make it happen here without my feet hanging off, which is great. A lot of times that's not the case. And then on both sides here, you will see that you have some storage. Now you have the removable shelves, so if you want shelves, you can have them. Otherwise, again, you have more wardrobe space right there. Also have the cubby hole right up top. You will see an electrical outlet right down here as well as dual USB ports. You have storage going across the top here as well. A big vent fan, just like we had in the bathroom. You have another one here in the bedroom. So if you don't want to run AC, you can open up some windows, turn that on. That'll do a really good job of getting some air circulation in here, especially at night. You have a cubby holder on that side of the bed. It's kind of tough to see. Not the easiest to reach in there, but if you want to store like a book or something in there, it's a good spot for it. And then again, another wardrobe just like we had here, as well as an additional electrical outlet. All right, folks, and that wraps it up. Again, this is the Nash 24M. If you're interested in this 4-season travel trailer and you'd like price and availability, simply click on the link in the description. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and let's go winter camping.